Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new survey that the developers have released. The survey period is from 12/23 until 1/9 or January 9th of 2023, and if you guys complete the survey and we get enough responses, we need 30,000 responses overall, we will get 50 hero gems as compensation available to all players, so that will be really awesome. In the past, they've actually given us more than what they've said when we go above and beyond the responses, so the more people who answer, the better. I'm going to fill out this survey on the video for you guys, show you my responses, and maybe if you want to follow along and answer your own survey, go ahead and do that. The survey is located on the banners on the bottom left, so go ahead and go down to take the survey, and then you'll open it up and it looks like this. It takes a few seconds to load, but then you go through and answer the questions. I'll go through this right now with you guys. Please rate your satisfaction with My Hero Ultra Impact. I am extremely satisfied. They've been doing a lot of big updates in the game. It has made me very, very happy with what they've been doing. I look forward to what they have planned for 2023. I think the game is only going to continue to get better from here. Please write in detail any reasons for choosing that level of satisfaction with the game. If you don't have any particular reasons, then please move on to the next question. Well, you guys just kind of heard my reasons, and I wouldn't worry too much about these typed responses because, let's be honest, I don't think they're going to look at the typed responses as much as they're going to look at the multiple choice options that just go into like probably an Excel sheet that give them data, but they might look at the typed out responses, so just try to keep them short. I'm happy with the updates is what I'm going to put. Happy with the updates. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do for the first one, and we move on to the next part. Okay, question 3. Please tell us what you find appealing about My Hero Ultra Impact in as much detail as possible. Okay, I like Climax Battle. I wish it was less like of a grind for endgame content. It's endgame content, so like at the same time, like it shouldn't require you to do it 100, 200 times over to finish a character, but I do like the idea of Climax Battle. I love VE Tower. And I'm not going to say anything about PvP because genuinely I think PvP needs to be reworked, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet right there. When they ask me what could be changed, that's when I'll tell them PvP needs a pretty big change. All right, so for each of these aspects of My Hero Ultra Impact below, please select how much you feel these aspects draw you into the game's experience, okay? So 1 means it doesn't, 5 means it really draws me in. First one, I can enjoy battling while watching cool animations for my powered up characters' quirks being played out. I'll give it a 4. There are like the limited / fantasy characters, yes, amazing. The general pool characters, they could use a little bit of work. You can always tell how much effort they put into the characters by if there's a custom background animation. And if there's no custom background, that means they haven't put as much effort into that character's animation. I can play 3-on-3 turn-based battles that feature simple controls when I find myself with a spare couple of minutes. Once again, a 4. I think it's something you gotta kind of think about when you go into it, especially like an Ultra Arena nowadays. You can't just play a quick battle. You gotta think about what you're doing unless you just have a ridiculous team. So, not always entirely true, but for the most part, if you're a beginner player, you can definitely hop in and just play with whatever characters you want and with simple controls. It's not a complicated game, realistically. I can watch the intense over-the-top animations when executing plus ultra moves. Once again, 4. Same thing I was talking about with the first question. You can tell how much detail they put in based on if there's background animations. I can improve and strengthen my favorite characters and memories. Yes, I love this. They have made so many updates with the boards, with the DX pieces and stuff like that. Really, really good. My only complaint still is that when DX boards first came out and you were able to get extra copies of characters, all the previous copies of characters you had gotten didn't mean squat. They didn't like backtrack and backlog the DX pieces for you. So technically anyone who started the game when the game launched on Global in February would have been behind because they used all their hero gems before the DX piece routes came out. Whereas anyone who started after the DX piece routes came out, every hero gem you spent had a chance to get you a DX piece, which means your hero gems had more value. So that's one thing that kind of sucked, but I do appreciate what they've done with giving us more ability to farm out for characters and work on characters. I can add lots of characters to my roster and create teams of my favorites. Yeah, Yeah, I like that. I don't know if you can really create teams of your favorites. You generally have to build teams towards what you're working on, whether it's VE Tower, Ultra Arena, whatever. But you can add lots of characters to your roster. I wish they... Actually, I'm going to give that a 4 because I wish they had more of the UA high class 1A characters in the game as URs. And they're really taking their time with adding them in. The 3D characters are well designed. Yes, I'll give you that. The characters and memory illustrations are well designed. I always say the character and memory illustrations are killing it, but sometimes the effects aren't that great. So yeah, that's a 5. I can change the illustrations for my characters by strengthening and awakening them. Yep, I love that. I can set my highest rarity character to the home screen and watch their animation play. Yes, that is really, really cool. That's one thing like Dokkan lacks, and Dokkan you can set your characters, but you can't set your character with the custom background, and so that's one thing like My Hero is really nice about. The character's voice work is well done. I wish it had English compatibility, but you know, that's rare for a... Oops, wrong one. But that's rare for a game like this. Dokkan is an exception. Dragon Ball Legends, I would say, is an exception as well. But like Grand Cross, for example, doesn't have English voices. So, you know, I don't expect them to have this for My Hero. I can easily relive the original story from the very beginning. Yeah, sure. Nobody really cares about the story in this game, I imagine. And the event stories and stuff like that, stuff that's not originally from the anime, love those, but re-watching or reading through the story is not fantastic. I can enjoy new stories limited to the game through the game's events, case files, and trust. Yeah, that is really good. Okay, so I really do like that. All right, I'm gonna give this actually a 4 for the original story because we don't care about that as much. I can battle with other players in Ultra Arena PvP mode. Realistically, I give this like a 2. I give it like a 2. I like PvP, but it's all focused around one thing. It's focused around speed as of right now. There has been speed for a very long time. I wanted the ability in PvP to be like, oh, they have speed. I can build a defensive team to counter that and actually beat this ridiculously high speed team. That would be nice. Or I can build a status ailment team that confuses and stuns them to beat their speed. Or there needs to be counters like rock, paper, scissors. It can't just be speed versus speed all the time and the team with the higher speed wins. And you gotta hope you get lucky when you go into the battle that you have the higher speed, otherwise you're screwed. Like, that's just not good. Also, PvP kind of sucks in the aspect that you have like not even a 24-hour break between seasons and then the grind starts all over again. They need to give a bigger break or not set you so far back when you get to Legend. Because, like, granted, I can grind out to Legend every season. I grinded out to Legend this season, but there was like a season or two where I'm like, I just don't care. I don't want to grind to Legend. It's not worth the extra 100 hero gems I get because the rewards aren't that fantastic for just being in Legend. The only rewards that are good for Ultra Arena is if you're in the top 3. So it's like they need to rework their reward system, they need to rework how far they set people back, or they need to give us a bigger grace period between Ultra Arena seasons like they do with VE Tower. So they need some work on PvP in my opinion. I can try out different strategies and quests like the USJ quest and the high difficulty VE Towers. They need the VE Towers, yes. They need to do some more with the USJ. They haven't touched the USJ in a while, and I think most people probably have it beaten. They need to add like an extra difficulty to it or something like that. That would be nice. Please rate how appealing you find the following aspects of the animations and characters featured in My Hero Ultra Impact. Okay, 1 being completely unappealing. Is that what it says? Completely unappealing. And then the 5 being very appealing. Team battles featuring numerous characters. Yes, that'd be awesome. Skills depicting characters' quirks. Yep, love that. Animation sequences for plus ultra moves. Yep. The 3D character designs are fine. I love that. Illustrations for the characters and memories, always killing it. Voice character lines, don't really care about as much, but they're still decent. I'll give it a 4. Illustrations changed when a character is awakened. Love that. Placing characters in My Hero base and remodeling it as I like. Still no use for that. Yeah, that gets a 1. My favorite characters moving and talking to me on the home screen. Love that. Main quests that recreate the events from the anime. Yeah, I don't really care about that. And then original stories of events, case files, and trust futures. Love that. Okay, so those are kind of my responses. Very similar questions for a lot of these. From the following content, please select which one you are most satisfied with. Let's see. I only get to pick one? Ooh. Okay. I think I think I'm going to have to go with Trust lately. The Trust feature is really nice. It's a good way to grind out hero gems for anyone that's new to the game, even people that are old to the game. Trust is a really, really nice hero gem farm. So that's why I'm going to pick Trust. I like VE Tower. I like Climax Battle. I love the case files, actually. If I could pick multiple, I would. But Trust, I think, is probably the best thing they've added out of all of that for me personally. All right. Please share your reasoning. It is the best hero gem farm. Got to be able to type, you know. All right. So just keep your answers short and sweet like that. Like I said, makes it easier for them. From the following content, please select which one you feel unsatisfied with and would like to see improved. This one's easy. Ultra Arena. Everybody, please, for the love of everything, everybody please pick Ultra Arena. Please pick Ultra Arena. You want to see this fixed. I know there are going to be people out there who are like, Climax Battle needs to be fixed. It's too hard. It's gated behind characters. Climax Battle is endgame content. It's not that bad. Ultra Arena, it feels like endgame content, even though it should be content for everybody to play. Okay, so Ultra Arena needs to be fixed. All the things I mentioned before. Please, please, please pick Ultra Arena. Please. All right, please share your reasoning. No grace period. No grace period. Too big of a reset. And black luster, if I could spell Custer. Lackluster rewards. Okay, so those are kind of my general reasons for not liking Ultra Arena. Next, when do you usually feel like you want a new character featured in My Hero Ultra Impact? All right. When a character I really like is featured in Recruit, yes, I feel like I want them. When a character with high stats is featured in Recruit, yep. When a character with powerful skills, that's like probably my number one thing, powerful skills. When a character with a cool quirk is featured in the Recruit, I don't really care about that as much. When there's an event I want to clear, yeah, it kind of matters a lot for that one. When I want to clear VE Tower, yep, it matters a lot for that one. When I want to clear Ultra Arena, yep, it matters a lot. I wish it didn't matter as much as it does for Ultra Arena, but it really, really does. Like, if you don't have Ocean Sun or Rocket, or you don't have the new Jiro, and you're trying to play Ultra Arena, and you're trying to get to Legend, you're going to really struggle. When I want to clear Climax battles, yeah, it's pretty helpful to have multiple characters. When I lose a battle, it doesn't really bother me. I have plenty of characters I switch. When I finish strengthening the characters I already have, that never happens. So that's like a 3. If I did finish strengthening the characters I already have, I would want to... Oops, I skipped one. Wait, no, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, if I did finish strengthening the characters I already have, I would want to summon for new characters, but being realistic, I'm never going to finish all the characters I have at the rate they're going. When I have more strengthening items than I can use, that never happens, so I'm going to give that a 1, actually. I always need items. I know everybody always needs items. When a character with a cool illustration is featured in a recruit, yeah, of course. All right, which of the following characters would you like to see added to the game as a playable character? Yes, please. Okay. And it's a multiple choice. It's not one or the other. So we definitely want UA High Class 1A. Do we care about 1B? Does anybody really care about 1B that much? They're not even in the newest, like, War Arc. I don't know. I would like to see more pro heroes for sure. The Paranormal Liberation Front for sure. Shiketsu High School, don't really care. Other villains, I would love to see other villains. I think that's going to be like probably the general consensus. People might want like 1B characters or other UA High students or UA High teachers, but I think we have enough UA High teachers right now. I think we have enough of the other things. We have UA High Class 1B characters as SRs, and they're not really in the anime that much right now, so they're not really all that important. If any 1B character is going to get a UR, I'd say probably Tetsu. Like, he has some pretty cool moments. But other than that, I think we could do a lot more Class 1A. I think we could do a lot more with all the new pro heroes. I think we could do a lot more with the Paranormal Liberation Front and all the other villains. So that's what I'm going to pick. Where do you typically get your information about My Hero Ultra Impact? For me, I get my information from the Discord and from Twitter And so I can only pick one. I'm going to pick the Discord. Shout out to Hydros for all the data mines. Okay. Next, how much do you enjoy the My Hero Academia franchise? 7 levels. Honestly, I enjoy it quite a bit. I wouldn't say it's my top tier anime. There are other animes I like. I watch plenty of different things, but I do enjoy it quite a bit. It's becoming a lot better with the newest arc. The newest arc and the newest animation has really elevated the series for me and made it so much better. So yeah. The following question is for those who answered I really enjoy it or I enjoy it quite a bit. Okay, so that is me. Please indicate when it was that you became a fan of the series. So when the English version of the original manga began, when season 1 and 2 of the anime were aired, it was 2018 then. 2018. I've not read any of the manga. I try not to read the manga because I don't want to spoil it for myself. I'm just the type of person that after I read it, I can visualize things in my head and it ruins the anime for me. So I don't like to go through and read the mangas beforehand. Did that with Naruto and completely ruined the end of Naruto for myself. All right, please indicate how far you have read/watched the story of My Hero Academia in either the manga or the anime. Okay, so we are at, where are we at? We're on the latest season, so that's got to be down here, right? Season 5, Season 6, where's Season 6? Hello? Paranormal Liberation Front, War Arc, manga. I've read up to the most week. It doesn't say Season 6. Okay, so we're going to say we have seen the most recent movie. The most recent movie was the Two Heroes one, I think. So let's go with that. We've seen all the movies, but I'm not sure which one was the most recent. Please tell us your top 3 favorite characters from My Hero Academia. All right, so I think I like Kirishima as of this season a lot. Him kind of saving Mina. It was like an overlooked moment, but really cool moment. I would say Bakugo still. And then I'd probably say Stain is up there for me as well. I wish Stain had more time, but so far those are my characters. Will probably change as I watch more of the anime. Like I said, I don't know anything about what's going to happen. I try to avoid spoilers. So that's so far. What would you like to see featured in future game original stories? Okay. Let's see. Everyday school life at UA. UA High students, work studies experiences, pro heroes solving crimes, pro heroes on their days off, villains in battle. I think I would like that. Villains, everyday lives, characters from various groups, UA students, pro heroes, villains, etc. Stories set between arcs of the anime. I think everybody would like that because it just adds more to the overall experience. Tag teams of UA High students and pro heroes, mostly male, mostly female characters. Tag teams consisting of characters who don't usually get much screen time. That would be sick. Seasonal themes would be good. Okay, we'll go with those. What kinds of outfits would you like to see the characters wear? Please select all that apply. Okay, so I would like to see... We already have hero costumes. I'm not going to choose that. I would like to see some casual clothes URs. That'd be pretty sick. Traditional Japanese summer wear. Maybe? I'm not sure what that is, really. Swimsuits. Sure, I could see Aizawa in like some swim trunks or something. That'd be sick. All Might. I just pictured All Might in a Speedo for some reason. That'd be really weird, but yeah. Kimono. Sure. Who's gonna say no to them offering these outfits? Like Halloween outfits, absolutely. Everybody would love that. Christmas outfits, maybe if the character's not mid like this year. Outfits from the manga's cover art, including chapter title pages. Don't really care that much about that. Nothing in particular otherwise. Okay, so those are the ones I'm going to choose. Which of the following packs would you be interested in buying? Choose all that apply. Packs that grant stamina, I think everybody needs those. Packs that including ability board basic route unlock materials. Packs including an orb which can unlock the entire ability board basic route at once. Yeah, as long as it's not too expensive. Hell yeah. But it's probably going to be super expensive. Let's not lie to ourselves. Pack including a limit breaker for limit breaking memories. Maybe if it limit breaks a whole memory at once, but it doesn't say that. Pack including gadgets or devices for unlocking EX auto skills. I know there's plenty of people who would actually like that because they go through so many gadgets and devices, so probably that'd be decent. Pack including advanced level up materials. No, there's plenty of ways to farm that. You can wait. Pack including special items to decorate your hero base. No. Pack including gifts which can raise trust with a character. Please don't make trust cost money. Trust, that defeats the purpose. Trust is just a good gem farm. So no, please nobody pick that. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna pick. Some errors occurred. Please confirm your input again. Oh, you have to check mark these. Okay, now we should be good. Okay, please select the gender you identify with. Male. Please tell us your age. Oh, I guess you guys are gonna know my age. 25 to 29. I'm somewhere in there. Maybe on the lower or higher end, hard to say. Please tell us what My Hero Ultra Impact social media accounts you follow. Follow the Twitter. I don't really use Facebook. Are you playing any games related to the My Hero Academia franchise other than My Hero Ultra Impact? Not really. I would like to play My Hero Academia Ultra Rumble when it comes out, but I would say I'm not really playing any others at the moment. Please use the following space to write anything about My Hero Ultra Impact you feel could be improved or anything you would like to see added to the game. This is the last question of the survey. Okay, so this one I'll give you guys a little bit more on. The very first thing I'm going to say is Ultra Arena. ... Please fix it. I know people have been crying out for this for a while, so I'm gonna say Ultra Arena, and then also, please do better sales. They have terrible sales. I'm glad they are doing sales, but realistically, the prices in this game are just ridiculous. Like if you compare it to other gacha games, they could afford to do better sales. They're doing well enough on sales. They could get a lot more of the global market if they do better sales. So if they did better sales, those are the two big things that I think would really, really help the game. Fixing Ultra Arena, doing better sales, and then adding in more end game content. And I don't mean end game farmable content like Climax Battle, because Climax Battle, to be fair, is end game content. But I mean a end game content like maybe where like you get 3 players together and they do a raid. That would be sick. So I'm gonna put in parentheses player raids would be really cool. And then one last thing, because I know people wanted it. This isn't something I particularly want, but I'm gonna say guilds or something to that aspect would be cool for players to work together, give them another way to farm out hero gems and stuff like that. So guilds would be another cool thing to do. And then, so let's go with that. I would also kind of particularly like PvP battles where you can choose who you fight without refreshing all the time. Maybe you have a friend who plays and you just want to test your teams against each other. It doesn't have to be live PvP, but you should be able to go do like a practice battle against your friend. I think that'd be really cool as well. So those are my ideas. Who knows if they'll ever see this video? Who knows if they'll ever read my survey or listen to any of these ideas? But if you guys all go in there and kind of have some of the same ideas, that could really help. If you guys have better ideas, share your ideas down in the comments. That'd be really helpful as well. Hopefully they see that and see how we're all feeling. All right, so it's just the overall of my survey and register. Thank you very much for your cooperation to answer our questionnaire. And we are done with the survey. So if we get enough people doing this, we'll get 50 hero gems for free. So make sure you fill out the survey. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.